Hello dear students of class 10th, welcome to economics class. I hope all of you are fit and healthy. Students, in this video, I shall be dealing with the MCQs of chapter 2nd of economics, that is, sectors of the Indian economy. Students, before I deal with the multiple choice questions of this chapter, let me revise this chapter. That means, what is this chapter all about? Sectors of the Indian economy. Students, this chapter deals with the sectors of Indian economy. Let me tell you students that everybody in the society is engaged in some or the other activities. Everybody, whether it's you or me or anybody else, we are engaged in some or the other activities because we cannot be idle. We have to do some work in order to earn our living, right? That means you are not working, but your parents are working. Definitely they are working, then only you are able to live peacefully. That means everybody in this society is engaged in some or the other activity, and those activities are classified into three categories or three sectors. So, the three sectors of Indian economy are, the first one is the primary sector, the second one is the secondary sector, and the third one is the tertiary sector. Now, what are these three: primary, secondary and tertiary? Let me start with the primary sector. Students, primary sector includes the activities, or it deals with the nature and natural products. It is related, it has a close association with the nature. For example, agriculture, it is related, it is associated with the nature. Then forestry, fishing, these are the activities, beekeeping, these are the activities that are related to or very close to the nature. So, the activities that are close to the nature or the activities that are undertaken by exploiting the nature refers to primary sector activities. Now, let us move to the second one, the second sector, that is the secondary sector. Now, the activities of primary sector or the products of primary sector are further, cut this line. Now, students, let us deal with the second sector, that is the secondary sector. Now, what is the secondary sector and what all activities are included in the secondary sector? See, in the primary sector, we have obtained some products, right? So, those products, they are changed into several forms. They are manufactured in the secondary sector with the help of industries. And let me tell you that the secondary sector is also called as the manufacturing sector. Why? Because the products of the primary sector, their forms are changed, they are manufactured, they are further manufactured or they are processed with the help of industries. And this is the reason secondary sector is also called as industrial sector, because industries play a vital role in the secondary sector or in manufacturing or in further processing. So, that is why it is called as manufacturing as well as industrial sector. So, I hope the two sectors are clear. Now, let us come to the third sector, that is the tertiary sector. Students, we have another sector. Now, what all activities are included in the tertiary sector? Let me tell you that the tertiary sector helps in the development of the first two sectors, that means the primary and the secondary. Now, how the tertiary sector helps in the development of the first two sectors? Let me explain you with the help of an example. Let me take example of sugarcane. See, sugarcane is produced in which sector? It will be produced in the primary sector. And sugarcane, the sugarcane is changed into jaggery or what you call gur in the manufacturing sector or the secondary sector. So, that sugarcane, that natural, the thing that is obtained from the nature, that is changed into other forms with the help of manufacturing sector. And students, let me tell you, if jaggery or if gur is made from sugarcane, then who will consume that jaggery? That has to reach its final customer or final destination. So, how that jaggery will reach to the final customer or final consumer? By transportation with the help of communication. So, transportation, communication or several services, they are offered in the tertiary sector. So, that is why tertiary sector is also called as service sector. Why? Because this sector does not produce goods, rather they produce services. Services are produced in the tertiary sector. Services like transportation, storage, banking, call centers and several other services, they are produced in the tertiary sector. So, I hope that all the three sectors, that is primary, secondary and tertiary, are clear to everyone. See students, these sectors of economy, these sectors are the base of this chapter, and unless and until you understand the base, you cannot understand the MCQs further. So, I hope the base is clear to everybody. Now, let us move to the MCQs, that means the multiple choice questions. So, let us start with the first question, as you can see on the screen. So, the first question is, the primary sector is also called as dash. The options are option A, service sector, option B, agriculture and related sector, option C, pre-industry sector and option D, unorganized sector. So, students, as I told you that in primary sector, the commodities are obtained with the help of nature, or the primary sector, it deals with nature and natural products. And I also told you that agriculture is a part of primary sector. It is a primary activity of the primary sector. So, the correct option will be option number C, agriculture and related sector. I hope it is clear to everybody. Now, students, let us proceed with the next question, that is question number 2. So, question number 2 is, which one is a primary occupation? That means an occupation of primary sector. The options are option A, tailor, option B, basket weaver, option C, flower cultivator and option D, milk vendor. So, these are the 4 occupations that are given, and we have further options. Options are A and B, option A, option B, A, B and C, option C, B and C and option D, B, C and D. Now, let us analyze, let us check all the options. Students, let me tell you, whenever you are solving MCQs, do not get overexcited looking at only one option. If you see that, okay, 1 is correct or A is correct, that means do not, out of excitement, do not tick out the first one. Please read all the 4 options carefully and then only mark your answer. So, let us see the options. We have option A, tailor. See, tailor or tailoring, that cannot come under primary sector, because in tailoring, services are offered. The tailor offers his service to you. He makes clothes, or he makes, cut this line. See, now let us see the first option, that is tailor, or you can say tailoring. See, tailoring is not an activity or occupation of the primary sector. It is a service that is offered to you by a particular person or by tailors. So, this tailor will come in the service sector. So, this option will be eliminated. Now, let us see the second one, basket weaver. See, basket weaver, this will come in primary activity, because this is related to the nature. So, this will definitely come in the primary activity. The third one, flower cultivator, flowers related to nature, natural products. So, this will also come in the primary occupation. And the last one, milk vendor. See, dairy, this is also a part of primary sector activity. So, this will also come under the primary occupation. So, the correct answer will be B, C and D, that means option number D. I hope this question is clear to everybody. Now, students, let us proceed with the next question, that is question number 3. So, question number 3 is, using sugar cane as raw material, we make sugar or good. Under what sector does this activity come? The options are option A, primary, option B, private, option C, industrial and option D, tertiary. So, students, while explaining you about the 3 sectors, I gave you this example of sugar cane, of converting sugar cane into good or jaggery or sugar. See, Sugar, if the question, now students, see, if question will be that from where sugar cane is obtained or obtaining sugar cane comes under which sector, then it would be primary. But the question is regarding using sugar cane as raw material, we make sugar or good, and that making or that conversion from sugar cane to good comes under which sector? See, it comes under manufacturing sector, or you can say industrial sector. See, if in the options instead of industrial sector it is given manufacturing sector or it is given secondary sector, then do not get confused, because secondary sector, industrial sector and manufacturing sector, they are same. So, this will come under option number C, that is industrial sector, because see, sugar is sugar cane is converted into sugar. It can be converted with the help of factories, with the help of machines. It has to be further processed and manufactured. So, this will come in industrial sector or the secondary sector. So, the correct option will be option number C. Now, students, let us proceed with the next question, that is question number 4th. So, question number 4th is, which of the following types of activities are covered in the secondary sector? The options are, option number A, it generates services rather than goods. See, you need to analyze each and every option very you need to analyze each and every option very properly. Okay. Option number B, natural products are changed through manufacturing. Option number C, goods are produced by exploiting natural resources, and option number D, it includes agriculture, forestry and dairy. Now, see, let us look at all the options very carefully. See, the question says that which of the following activities are covered in the secondary sector. So, first option is it generates services rather than goods. No, this will not be covered under secondary sector. This will be a part of tertiary sector, because in tertiary sector goods are not generated or goods are not produced, rather services are generated. So, option A will be eliminated. Next, option B, natural products are changed through manufacturing. Yes, this is the correct option, because see, as I told you in the previous question also, sugar cane is a natural product, and sugar cane is converted into sugar or jaggery. That means from the raw material, from the basic raw material, another things are made, or different, it can be changed into different forms with the help of manufacturing. So, option B will be the correct answer. Let us see C and D also. Goods are produced by exploiting natural resources. See, this is a part of primary sector, and the last one, it includes agriculture, forestry and dairy. This is also a part of primary sector activity. So, the correct option will be option number B. Now, students, let us proceed with the next question, that is question number 5th. So, question number 5th is, not every good or service that is produced and sold needs to be counted. It makes sense only to include the dash to get the total production. Now, students, the options are option number A, value of goods and services in production, option B, value of final goods and services, option C, adding up the actual number of goods, and option D, goods and services in the 3 sectors. Students, let me tell you that crores of goods are manufactured every day, and it is literally not possible to count each and every good that is produced or that is manufactured. It is not really possible. So, in order to make the work easy, or in order to get the exact amount, we do not see the number of products, rather we see the value of final goods and services. Every good or every services that is produced and that is sold is not counted, rather the value of the final goods and services are counted, they are added in order to get the total production, or what you call the gross domestic product, that is GDP. So, the correct option will be option number B, that means value of final goods and services. For example, as you can see this mic, in order to manufacture this mic, several products are needed. So, we do not calculate all the products that are needed to make this mic, but after the final product is made, that means after this mic has been made and the cost has been estimated, for example, the cost of this mic is rupees 200, then the value of 200 will be added in order to get the gross domestic product. So, we do not calculate, or we do not add, or we do not add every good or services, rather we add the value of final goods and services in order to calculate the gross domestic product, or what you call as GDP. So, I hope this question is clear to everybody. Now, students, let us proceed with the next question, that is question number 6th. So, students, let us move to the next question, that is question number 6th. So, question number 6 is identify the sector. See, there are few points given, there are 3 points given. So, on the basis of those 3 points, you need to identify the sector, that which sector these activities or these points belong to. So, first point is sector is classified based on type of activities. Second point is activities which are included in this sector are services offered professionals, and point number 3rd is no good is produced. So, the options are option A primary sector, option B secondary sector, option C tertiary sector, and option D none of the above. See, it is very clear, it is very much evident from point number 2 and 3. Point number 2 says activities which are included in this sector are services offered professionals. In which sector services are offered? I already told you that in the tertiary sector services are offered. Goods are not produced, rather services are generated. So, it is very clear that the correct option will be option number C, that is tertiary sector. Okay? Okay, let us move to the next question, that is question number 7th. So, question number 7th is the sum of production in the 3 sectors gives what is called the dash of a country. The options are option A gross national income, option B gross domestic product, option C net domestic product, and option D net income. See, I already told you in question number 5th regarding gross domestic income. The sum of production, whatever is produced, the value of final goods and services, they are added, and then we get what? We get the country's GDP, that means gross domestic product. So, I hope this question is clear to everybody. So, the correct option will be option number B. There are a few more questions left that I will be continuing in the next video. So, kindly join both the videos.